Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Georgia and this
is Gabby.
Yeah, it's Gabby. Yeah, today we thought we'd react to another comedian because why not?
Why the hell not?
Why the hell not? Right, we thought that we'd give us something a bit different, didn't we, Gabby? Because
yes,
the majority of comedians that I and we have been reacting to have been American. So I thought today maybe we'll go with a nice little English comedian. Yeah.
See if there are any big differences.
Yeah, because we're English, so why not react to some English ones, you know? Not cut ourselves off. We'll go with some English one. Just want to see if they're similar, maybe. If they do it in similar ways, or if the English and the Americans do it completely differently. Who knows? But
welcome to our survey.
But yeah, let's get on with the video.
Wetting your bed is embarrassing as a child, but as an adult, wetting a child's bed is mortifying. It's almost impossible to explain that shit. I bought a rape alarm because I kept on forgetting when to rape people. Oh, bloody marvellous. When I was a kid, I was scared of the dentist. He was a paedophile.
Oh my god!
I suppose that begs the question, how many fillings did he give me?
Oh my god, why is he going so hard hitting, so instant?
I mean, I guess it is. Maybe we're missing the context because it's just the jokes.
Probably. Because I thought it was gonna wean in and be we're just getting all of them. But I guess it is a video of the riskiest.
We don't get the build up of the whole set. We just get the
compilation of the savagery. Oh my god.
It's when you think there's not more and then there is.
Yeah. Because he pauses, he's done with the joke, and then he just goes, but yeah.
I suppose that begs the question, how many fillings did he give me? Islamic fundamentalist sex dolls. Do they blow themselves up? In Palestinian passports under occupation, do they just put Israel? That joke is only there to test where the Guardian readers are sitting. No further questions, back to the knob gags. I met an incredible girl on the internet. Smart, sexy, uninhibited. Of course, it turned out to be a 12-year-old paraplegic boy. I'll be honest, the sex was disappointing. I think we've reached a barrier there. We will laugh at that and nothing more. Fair enough. I don't want to make a big deal of this, but I recently adopted a newborn African child. He was just £7 plus postage and packing. That's how they get you. If only they put holes in that box. And that is the joke, interestingly, that Richard Curtis said was a bit much for the comic relief kit.
Maybe.
When I was younger, I couldn't talk to women because I was hiding in their wardrobes masturbating. They're totally giving it away.
Giving it away.
Oh, I've written a rom-com. I wanted to tell you about this. I've written a romantic comedy.
Oh,
it's about a
okay.
guy and a girl. Classic. Initially, they hate each other. Classic. But they end up in bed together. Classic. It's called The Rapist.
What a crazy title.
Did you see the story about Gary Glitter? There was a GCSE music question about Gary Glitter. How bad's that? How bad's that?
He's outraged.
GCSE music question
How bad is
Gary
that?
Glitter song.
No, but doesn't it make you realise the difference in how American comedians deliver and him? Because that's such a classic English thing to do. Is how bad is that?
Americans are what the hell?
Yeah.
English people are how bad is that?
Guys, come on, how bad is
isn't that so
He's
bad?
not trying to get them all in on side.
But no one even uses a worse word than bad. Everyone's isn't that bad?
Yeah.
How bad is that? Don't use the
and it's and it's the way he delivers it. It's just an English way to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's we just understand it because obviously we're English.
How bad's that? GCSE music question about a Gary Glitter song. Because if there's one artist you don't want associated with the phrase, shh, turn over, you've got an hour,
It's Gary Glitter.
I should probably leave Glitter alone. He just wants to settle down and have kids. I said to my girlfriend, I said, you want to experiment with a role-play rape fantasy? She said, no! I said, that's the spirit. Rape is such a horrible word, though. It's such a harsh, brutal, awful word. Rape. That's why I prefer to call it a struggle snuggle. You couldn't stay mad at a struggle snugglist, could you? Bloody adorable. A lot of people like to smoke cigarettes after sex, but you can't buy cigarettes until you're 16, so I have to get them for both of us.
He's like,
You think it's wrong I'm buying a 15-year-old girl cigarettes? You think it's wrong I'm fucking her? I'm kidding. Kidding does sound like a verb for child abuse, doesn't it? I'm kidding. Are you joking or touching kids?
Oh my god.
Obviously it's a family show.
Is it?
I've noticed a thing, I go out to see a lot of comedy shows, and I've noticed a thing, comics tend to do their best stuff right at the end of the gig, and then they leave the audience wanting more. Sounds good, doesn't it? But it doesn't make any sense. Because you, the audience, are left wanting more, and the comedian has fucked off. That doesn't make any sense, so what I'd like to do, because I've given it some thought, I'd like to torpedo this gig with some very unpleasant jokes that will offend and upset you all.
and then you won't want to come back.
You'll hate me. See how this works?
I will have made you cry. And then you will not want me to come back.
You're welcome.
I don't leave you wanting more. I leave you wanting less.
I leave you wishing you weren't here.
See, I found a loophole. I will make you cry.
Don't worry, guys, I've solved the problem.
That will offend and upset you all. And then you can all leave thinking, thank fuck that's over. You're welcome. Let's begin. If women are so good at multitasking, is it too much to ask? Tickle my balls while you work the shaft. Half a joke, half public service announcement. I often get asked, are you ever going to get married? I don't think I ever will get married. I mean, you can't get married at 16 without parental consent. And that's not going to happen. They still think she's dead.
Shaking her head.
That's an unfortunate reaction, because that's only there to warm me up for this one. Did you all read that story about the girl that was kidnapped and kept in squalid conditions for 18 years? Did you read that story? Was I the only one that read that story and thought, 18 years in squalid conditions? Have a tidy round. Make your house a home, you lazy bee. Say what you like about the Make-A-Wish Foundation. They can work to a deadline. It's only words, nothing bad's happened. Like I've drop-kicked a kitten into an orphan's face. Once, I did that once. And it was fucking funny, but you sort of had to be there. I think I've sorted out the credit crunch.
Have
I
you?
thought you'd be pleased. No, I genuinely, I think I've sorted out the credit crunch.
Okay.
You know what the problem is with the credit crunch, in layman's terms, okay? The trade, the turnover, the cycle of business isn't happening in the way it was because businesses and banks and countries have gone bust and no one trusts each other. So how are we going to repair this? How are we going to get things started again, get that virtuous circle up and running? I'll tell you what we do. We build a World Trade Center. I can see you sat there with your arms crossed thinking that's going to be a fucking big building. We're going to have two of them. I saw the chief of the New York City Police on the news. He said, we will never forget 9/11. I thought, what's your fucking home, not your phone number?
Never thought of that. Well, I guess ours is different, isn't it?
Yeah.
999.
That's a weird coincidence for them.
Yeah, but why? Yeah. One of the worst things to happen in history.
Yeah.
And it's like
The number of the emergency services.
Oh my god. But why is it different is what I've always wanted to know. Why is it
I-
999 and 911?
I assumed it was like just different to do with different like because you know how people have different like area codes. So
Yeah.
you've got like +44.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't get it. Like, who decided that?
I don't know.
Who knows?
I do love doing these gigs. I mean, I'm so glad I recorded the DVD in Glasgow, but these gigs, just the fact that everyone sort of shares a sense of humour, that's such a sort of special thing. Everyone appreciates as well. Everyone gets it. Everyone in this room gets the fact it's just jokes. We're just messing around, trying to have a laugh together. It's just messing, you know.
He's really trying to justify himself. He's like, we're under an understanding of, it's just jokes.
Well, I
guys."
think there are about 5 women in the front row sat there like.
Yeah, just like, no, because you can really see the people who genuinely find it funny, the ones that are just like.
The ones that have come with them.
Yeah, they're just like, they're like,
Okay.
Yeah. Or some just are deadpan, like.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I want a pizza.
These jokes aren't who I am. I mean, in the real world, I'm quite a generous sort of person. So I realise that makes me sound like a dick. You know, I'm quite a giving sort of person. I mean, last year I donated a kidney. Of course, they wanted to know where I got it from. I know it's still warm. Keep it. I often get asked, someone asked earlier, favourite joke or rudest joke. I got asked in Liverpool last year, someone said favourite pub joke. Someone shouted out at the end of the show. So I thought I'd end by telling you my favourite pub joke. It's quite a rude joke. I think you all knew it was going to be fairly rude. But I'll tell you, and then I'll tell you why I'm telling it. I got asked favourite pub joke in Liverpool, and so I said, I'll tell my favourite pub joke. What's the difference between football and rape? Girls don't like football. That is a textbook response, Glasgow. It's a laugh followed by a ooh. The interesting thing for me is that that's not two distinct groups of people. There's not one group laughing and another group going ooh. Those are the same people. That joke makes you a little bit schizophrenic. Because you don't choose what you laugh at. I'm sure many of you would be disgusted at what you've been laughing at this evening. But you don't choose what you laugh at. It's like a reflex. You just laugh. And then another bit of you kicks in and goes, what the fuck are you doing after that? Ooh. So I told it in Liverpool, it got a laugh, and then a ooh, and then there was a pause, and a woman at the back went, I like football.
Do you ever get that though, where you don't think about something, you laugh at it, and then you're like, what?
Yeah.
Or like people say things to you and you're like, yeah, and then you're like, no.
No, so you're not like focusing, and someone says something, you're just like, or like you just don't realise what they've said, and you just go like, ah, and then you're like, wait.
No, I don't agree.
I take it back. Forget that happened. I did that. Oh my god. It is true though. That's what I like. It's like truth. But it's funny.
Truth in comedy.
Truth in comedy.
When I like football. Imagine that being your problem with that joke. She clearly had time to think, well, we all like it rough once in a while. He's got us there. But I also enjoy soccer. I'm taking a stand. Well, as I say, it's been a pleasure performing in Glasgow. I mean, the reason we did the DVD here is because it's sort of one of the best gigs of the year. I fucking love it. Thank you so much for coming out.
Shut up.
Just one quick thing before I go. If anyone wants an autograph or to say hello after the show or to get fingered or to have a fight, whatever you would like, I'll be down there in that corner. I'm more than happy to wait as long as it takes. Thank you so much for coming out to see me, and I'll see you all again next year. Thank you very much indeed. Cheers.
So yeah, I actually really like it. him is the way he like delivers it. It's like shh, not too long.
Yeah.
Like it's just, I guess it's because it's a compilation, but it's like quick fire, like short and simple but funny. Do you know what I mean? Just dark humour delivered in like such an English, quick, simple, funny way.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about Mr. Jimmy Carr. Yeah. Did you like it?
Yeah, we've watched like some of the things he hosts, and it's always like, it was interesting to see him be like the main performer. Because usually when you're hosting something, you're like not really like the main person. That's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. Maybe we'll come back.
Maybe we'll return.
Maybe. If you're lucky, Jimmy. But yeah, that was our reaction to that video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. And please turn on the notification. But you don't know what to do for that,
I
do
have
you?
no action for that one.
Turn on the notification bell.
Turn it on.
Turn on the notification bell. Bye!